So, warm welcome, students of this academy. Now, this is chapter 13, a reverse tail solution. Okay, I've already explained the chapter. You already know that about this one. I have already explained the chapter. Okay, so look carefully at the picture of the river. Read the words given below. Use these words to make a story. Give a title to your story. Also, boat, flowing water, blue fish, water plants, river, forest, smell, big ship, oil, river, banks, factories, washing clothes, animals, other work change city. So here once upon a time there was a river which had clear blue water and lots of fishes. Water plants were also there, which provided a good atmosphere for the aquatic animals. But after some time, a factory was started near the river and a city grew up near it. Goods that were required for the factory was supplied through the river with the help of big ships. There were oil spills and waste from the factory were thrown into the river, and people from the nearby cities also bathed their animals and washed clothes in the river. This made of river for fulsome, smelling and filthy forever. Okay, so this made the river foul, smelling the filthy forever. It was not a clean river now, it became a polluted river. Look at the picture again and answer the following question. You can see here, what is the color of the river where it begins? At some places there are many fish in the rivers, at others there are only a few, and at some places there are dead fish. What could be the reason for this? Discuss. So what can be seen in the river before it reaches the village, and at which places did the color of the water in the river change? Why this happened? Why did this happen? Discuss. And which of the places shown in the picture would you like to live in? Why? And would you like to change any of the things that you see in the picture? Why and how? So you can see here the answers. Okay, so here are so many questions. So let's discuss one by one. So first question is, what is the color of the river where it begin? जब वहाँ से शुरू होती है. So water has no color. Water का कोई color नहीं होता है. When we observe water in a river from a distance, we find it to be bluish in color. Okay, in color. So, next question is there. At some places, there are many fish in the rivers. At others, there are only a few, and at some places, there are dead fish. What could be the reason for this? Discuss. So, here, aquatic animals like fish need fresh water to survive. It in places where rivers is not polluted. Many fish live in the water. Similarly, in areas where factory waste and domestic waste are poured in the river, it gets polluted, and the polluted water kills the fish and water plants. Let's see the next question. What can be seen in the river before it reaches the village? Okay, so answer is here, large number of fish can be seen in the river before it reaches the village. Okay, let's see the next question about this one. At which places did the color of the water in the river change? Why did this happen? Discuss. So here the color of the water in the river changes near towns and villages because of pollution created by the people throwing waste in the river, and the people through the household waste, the factories dump the chemicals and the waste in the water, which pollutes the water and makes it unfit for marine life and human consumptions. Okay, so let's see the next one. Which of the places shown in the picture would you like to live in and why? So yes, in the fifth one, I would like to live in the place where the river starts as there, and the water is clean and pure, and the environment is calm as it has many trees. Let's see the next question. Would you like to change any of the things that you see in the picture? Why and how? So here is the question. I would like to remove all the waste that is thrown in the water of the river and banks, which are responsible for making the water polluted. Next question is here, have you seen people throwing different things into river or water bodies? So yes, sometimes people throw garbage, used garlands and flowers. Okay, let's see the next question. What could be done to keep rivers clean? Discuss. So no waste material or unwanted thing should be thrown in river. The mixing of with drainage with river should be printed. So next question, if you wanted to drink some water, from which part of the river would you like to drink? Why? So here is the ninth one. I would like to drink some water at the place from which the river starts, and the water at the beginning of the river is uncontaminated and pure for drinking. Okay, uncontaminated. Next question is here, what could be done to keep rivers clean? Discuss. So yes, I have seen the sea. I have seen in it movies and Discovery Channel also. I once saw the sea when I went to Chennai. So here is a 10th question. What is the 10th question there? If you wanted to drink some water, from which part of the river would you like to drink and why? So that answer is, wait a minute, I would like to drink some water at the place from which the river starts. The water at the beginning of the river is uncontaminated and pure for drinking. Okay, let's see the next question. The last part of the picture of the river flows into the sea. Have you ever seen the sea where in a movie or somewhere else? So yes, I have seen the sea. I have seen it in movies and Discovery Channel also. I once saw the sea when I went to Chennai. Okay, let's see the 11th question. Have you ever been near a river or sea and when? So let's see the next question. Yes, I have seen the sea. I have seen it in movies and Discovery Channel also. I once saw the sea when I went to Chennai. Okay, Chennai. Have you this one done? Okay, let's see the show with your hands how the waves in the sea move. So the waves, yes. Wait a minute, what I have done it. Yes. Have you ever been near a river, sea or when? So there is a river in my native place and I visit it when I go there. I saw a sea during my visit to Chennai. Okay, now here is the so with your hands how the waves in the sea move. So there is a river in my native place and I visit it when I go there. I saw a sea during my visit to Chennai. Okay, how many times I have explained this question? No. This question is the waves in the sea moves up and down. Yes, we talk about the waves, right? Show with your hands how the waves in the sea move. So the waves in the sea moves up and down. Is the water from the sea drinkable? Why? Okay, so the water from the sea is not drinkable as it has salt in it. As it is saline, it is unfit for human consumption. Let's see the question number 14. Okay, do you think that there would be changes taking place in a river, pond or stream at the different times of the year? What kind of changes would these be? Discuss. So answer number 14. Yes, there would be changes taking place in a river, ponds or a stream at different times of the year. The changes take place in the water level, which would be maximum during the rainy season and would be lesser in the month of April and May. Let's see the next question. Where there be the same amount of water in the ponds or rivers during the rainy season and in summer? Okay, so let's see the next question. No, there will not be the same amount of water in the ponds or rivers during the rainy season and in summer. Water level will be more in the rainy season and will be lesser in summer. So is there a pond, river or lake near your town or city? Find out. Yes, there is a pond near my city. Are there any changes in the water during summers or the rainy season and in winters? Yes, in summer the level of water is less In rainy season, water level is more, and in winters, the water level is medium. So, what are the different kind of fish found there? So, different kinds of water animals like fish which are found there are katla, rahu, etc. of various sizes. Rohu, okay, katla, rohu, etc. of various sizes. So, what kind of trees and plants grow around it? So, thick trees with grasses and bushy plants grow around it. So, what are the kinds of birds that come there? Different types of birds like swan, duck, crow, eagle, etc. come there. Have you ever seen or read about floods where? Yes, I have read about floods which occurred in Mumbai and Bihar. What happens when there is a flood? All the things, houses, railway tracks, roads, cars, etc. get immersed in water when there is a flood. Have you seen dirty water in a river or pond? Where? Yes, I have seen dirty water in a river and in ponds in my village. How would you know if the water is dirty? If the water looks clean, can you be sure that it is alright to drink that water? Discuss. If the water is dirty, it looks muddy, yellowish in color with leaves, twigs and germs, etc. in it with a foul smell. Even if the water looks clean, it is not safe to drink that as it may contain bacteria and germs. You can see the next question, from where do you get your drinking water? A river or a lake? Do you think that, like the river in the picture, your river or lake can also be affected? I get drinking water from a river. Yes, river located in my town is affected by pollution. I can see dirt and leaves, twigs and other things thrown in river. What will you do? Fill about half of each bottle or glass with water. Make sure that all have the same amount of the water. Now, one by one, put each of the thing in the water. For example, haldi in the first glass, oil in the second glass, soda in the third glass, until you have one thing in each glass. Mix each things in the water. See what happens. Write your observation in the table. What did you observe it? So, put tick mark in the right place. You can see here. अगर हम डिज़ोल्व करते हैं इन वाटर में शुगर तो डिज़ोल्व होता है, यस हो गया, सॉल्ट टिक, लेमन जूस, हल्दी, सोप वाटर, ओके, कुकिंग सोडा, एवरीथिंग डिड नॉट डिज़ोल्व, जो नहीं होता है, फ्लोर नहीं होता है, दाल नहीं होती, शरबत नहीं होता है, ठीक है, ऑयल, मस्टर्ड, टिल, एनी अदर थिंग्स नहीं होती है, सो इसके लिए क्या आ जाएगा, टिक आ जाएगा. कलर ऑफ वाटर चेंजेस, किस किस में कलर चेंजेस होते हैं? हल्दी, सोप वाटर, फ्लोर, दाल, okay, and oil. Color of water does not change. Sugar, salt, lemon juice, okay, sarbat and cooking soda. So now on the basis of your observation, tell, do all things dissolve in water? No, all things do not dissolve in water. Okay, does the color of the water always change? No, the color of the water does not change always. Its color changes only when something having color is added to it. Did oil dissolve in water? How can you say whether it has dissolved or not? No, the oil does not dissolve in water. Things which are insoluble in water either come up or settle down. For example, oil floats on water, right? I have already explained. Color of the water may not change even after some things are dissolved in it. Would you say that these are absent in water? No. The things which are dissolved in water are always present in the water, but the color may or may not change depending upon the thing that is mixed in water. Imagine how it would be if things like sugar, salt, lemon juice, sarbat, etc. could not dissolve in water. If things like sugar, salt, lemon juice, sarbat, etc. could not be dissolved in water, cooking food and preparing things like cold drinks, coffee, tea, etc. will not be possible and things would have been tasteless. Imagine how it would be if things like stone, chalks, plastic and garbage would dissolve in water. If things like stone, chalk, plastic and garbage would dissolve in water, it would make water dirty and unfit for consumption. How is drinking water cleaned in your house? The drinking water in our house is cleaned by using water filters or boilings, etc. Find out the many different ways of cleaning water at home. We can add alum to the clean water. We can boil water or can filter water. The method of evaporation can also be followed in cleaning dirty water. Draw pictures showing any two ways of the cleaning the water. You can see chlorine tablet, boiling of water. So you have to draw this picture completely in your notebook and also mention it few things in book and few things in notebook. Okay, long answers you have to note down in your notebook and short answer you have to note down in your book only.